So my name is Hallie Jones and I'm from LaPorte, Texas, which is a little bit southeast of Houston. So my degree is in agricultural business and management, and I am using that to work in regenerative agriculture. So I'm still finding out the jobs that I am wanting to do, but I'm hoping to help make farming more sustainable since it's a really big issue in today's world. I've been involved in the UCM since my first semester of my freshman year. Was on the worship team. I became the worship leader for a hot minute. I went to Ghana in 2018, and then when I came back I was involved in home groups, just in worship, and also as the administrative assistant for a little while. So I've just been involved in the UCM because I really found a home there. So it's just kind of been a really big part of my college career. So something that I really enjoyed about the UCM was the trips that we take. I was involved in College Army, another summer mission trip that we went on, the fall trips that we would take, and it was just really fun to just get to connect with the people that you're in church with over a longer period of time. Because a lot of times we're so busy that the people that we hang out with at church, we don't always get to hang out with outside of church. And just the shenanigans that would ensue, like karaoke or just going swimming in the middle of the night at UM Army, just random. Studying outside is something that we can do, and there's a lot of really gorgeous places on campus to study or just like to walk around. One of my favorite places to go and to study is the old fish hatchery that's by the theater building. It's better than Sewell in my opinion, just because there's not a whole lot of people there. It's shadier, there's really big trees in the water, there's turtles, there's frogs. It's a great place, definitely check it out. I think that a big issue is a lot of the polarization that's happening right now. There's so much conflicting information, and because there's such an influx of information, you know, it's instantaneous. You really have to critically think about everything that you do and think more deeply about things that you don't necessarily understand. The way that I've seen people at the UCM really talk to each other and connect is a way that really gives me hope about the way that things are. We don't all have the same opinion going into a conversation or coming out of the conversation. So I think that it's a problem that we can work through, and I think that it's really just gonna take those intentional communities like what I've experienced during my time at college. So during my junior year, I went to West Africa for 3 months. And that was a really trying experience for me. It was both a mountaintop experience because I was learning so much about myself and about the nature of God, but also it was just a very isolating experience. And I came back from that with quite a bit of frustration and some anger. But that first semester back, we started doing testimonies or just student witnesses at the UCM on Wednesday nights. I shared my story there, and it really, I knew that I wanted to share, and then whenever I really started, you know, coming up on the time that I was going to do that, I realized that I had to be able to articulate what I had learned, and I had been so stuck in how I had been hurt that I hadn't really thought about what I had learned or where God was in that situation. And so that process of writing it down, thinking about it, and realizing that God had been there in that situation and that God was still there was a really big thing for me. So, pie in the sky, I would love to be able to use my degree in some sort of regenerative agriculture or soil science or something like that. And so directly after college, I'm going to be helping my family develop some land out in Anahuac, which is where they have some land. That's where I'm like hoping to get married and everything like that. So it's something that, and that was kind of what I went into this degree hoping for, which was even if I can't use it in the way that, you know, most people want to go out and get a job in their field, it's something that I care about. It's something that I could do just on my own throughout my life. And it's given me a lot of really interesting insight into just the world. I recognize how the little things are really like the big things, and I'm just really glad to have the experience that I have in college. Because even just like, you know, walking into the building, or even just like meeting Todd at like new student orientation at freshman year, like there's no way that I could have known that it was going to turn out this way. But like getting connected to the UCM, I really feel like has given me the kind of college experience that I've had. You know, I just feel really blessed to be able to find the kind of people that are in my life right now. So I'm very happy.